Everybody, J.M. Manion here at the NPC Photo Gym, and I have here with me to do his road to the Olympia, IFBB Men's Physique Pro,
Ryan Terry.
In from the UK. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Really excited to be here. Obviously 3 weeks out from the Olympia. Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Okay, so you just had your first contest this weekend over in the UK, the Ryan Terry Classic, right?
Yeah. The Ryan Terry British Championship. So our form of nationals.
So they named the whole show after you. I like that.
Yeah, I can't believe it. I think it was, basically, I won this show 10 years ago. And I always said I wanted to give back to UK bodybuilding.
But you're only like 22. How did that happen?
This definitely says I'm not 22. I'd love to say that, but yeah, unfortunately I'm not. But I won it 10 years ago. And I always said I really wanted to put British bodybuilding on the map. And I thought if I can make the 10-year mark, I'm going to give back. And that's what we did this past weekend.
Well, it looked like it went really good, didn't it?
Oh, phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And it just made me realize how much we need to keep pushing and making it bigger and bigger every year. And I'm excited to do it next year as well.
So you decided to promote a contest like 3 weeks before the Olympia. Not saying it's a little crazy, but...
Yeah, it was immensely crazy. We had Kai Green and Phil Heath over as well, which was amazing to have their support. But yeah, it was very tiresome. There were 12-hour days. There were 4-hour meet and greets. It was carnage.
But you survived.
I'm here. I don't know if I survived, but I think I'm here, yeah.
Okay, so what was tougher? Doing the contest or dealing with a newborn?
Dealing with a newborn. Yeah, that is on another level. Whoever says having a second one cancels out the first one, it's easier, are lying, because that is not true at all. So it is unbelievable. Yeah, she's up every hour through the night, sleepless nights, screaming when you're trying to be patient and eat your meal in peace. And you've got this screaming, beautiful daughter of mine. But yeah, it's been difficult, I must admit. And that is the reason I'm out here now. The last 3 weeks, I need to lock it down and just know that I've left no stone unturned and that I've given my everything for the Olympia, because that would just be one of my biggest regrets in life, that I've never given the Olympia my 100% every year.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of attention on this year's Olymp. There was a lot of attention, let's just say, before Legion Sports Fest, okay?
Yes. But
now, since Legion Sports Fest, I mean, I think that this is the second biggest story behind the Mr. Olympia, is the men's physique division.
100%. And I think it's amazing for the sport. Like the engagement, what happened at Legion's Fest just shows that it's open to anybody. And like I say, Chiron looked absolutely phenomenal and he deserved that win on the day, but it just kind of raises the bar now. And it,
that was good.
Like that. And it just, it throws it into the mix. And I can feel it already talking to other pros. They all feel like they've got that shot now. So everyone's raising the game and going for it big time. So yeah, it's going to be one hell of a show.
And I said, I called them the 3 Bs. You know, we got Banks, Buendia, and Brandon.
What about Ryan Terry?
Where's the B? Well, I had one guy tell me that his name starts with A, so that's always in front of a B.
That's a great shout, to be fair. Yeah.
And if you know who I mean, you know who would say that.
Yeah, I do. Andre Dio? No. Andre Ferguson? Lucky Libra?
Yeah, but I mean, them coming back was the first thing that was like, wow, okay. Yeah. But granted, we have half of what we had last year, which is better because everybody won that got in it this year. No point system.
100%.
Right. And so everybody's a champion, but the stakes are super high this year.
Oh, massive. And I think that was a really good shout this year from the IFBB Pro League, just to make it, like I say, the top 40, I think there's 47 or something qualified now. That is more than enough to have all the champions around the world going head to head. And it's nice to know you're going up against the best. You truly are. You haven't won on merit or just turning up and getting points. I feel everybody deserves to be up there and it can go anyway.
Yeah, well, I've had people go, well, how do they have so many? Well, they forget that once the Olympic qualifications are done for last year, basically, people started competing the week after. Yeah. And so you had people competing back in like late October, November, or even December, January, February to get those qualifications that didn't qualify for last year's Olympia.
Yeah, 100%. And the thing is as well, it only shows how big the sport's getting now. And there's that many pro shows available around the world that it does become difficult, doesn't it? That there's so many options now to qualify.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, probably the 3 biggest divisions, are the Mr. Olympia, men's physique, and bikini.
Yes, and that it really showed at the past weekend at my show. As soon as Men's Physique was called, as soon as Bikini called, the show filled up, and I mean filled up. And we had over 250, 300 Men's Physique athletes, which made up the 500 men's men's classes. So it just shows, it's a very, very popular division now.
Yeah. I mean, Bikini is the only one that has more Olympia champions. They have 4, where you have 3. Yeah. So, I mean, it's daunting for them as well.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know how to this day, I do not know how you judge Bikini. It's such a hard division. I'm like looking at it, best of luck with that one. So, all good.
All right. So, everybody's always saying that Ryan Terry is the standard of Men's Physique. What are you doing this year to make that a reality?
Yeah, that is something I often hear quite a lot, which is, it's nice to hear, but it's not quite the standard if I'm not number 1 yet. So I need to change my physique in order to be what the judges are looking for and what the division is looking for. So I had feedback from Tyler back in New York when I won the New York Pro. He just says, keep working on that back. He said, from the front, you've got everything we want. From the back, you just need that thickness to be obviously hold next to Brandon and Erin, who have phenomenal backs. And that's something I've been working tirelessly on, actually. And we're really happy with where it's going. So we doubled up the workouts each week. So we've been hitting it twice a week, really focusing on mid-rhomboid, which is one of my weaker points. And I feel like we're there now.
Well, good. And we will be seeing him pose later, but I'm just going to give you a little disclaimer. We're not releasing that video until the week of the Olympia. Sorry, folks. You're going to have to wait to see that. Because what I want to do is I want people to see right before you go on stage what you were, however many days out we are now, to then they're going to see you on stage and they can make the comparison, see what you've done.
Thing as well, I think that's a great idea because the last few weeks is where we change drastically as well. The body starts to react the way we need it to. We need to flatten off. We need to drop off before we start carbing up. So yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it adds a little more suspense. I know people aren't happy about that, but listen, it's the way it is. I mean, I just think that's why you go to the Olympia, right?
100%, yeah. And the thing is we're all trying to perfect our craft, and we don't want to show it off until the week of or the day of. So you have to wait and see. Be patient. Yeah,
we're going to be it's going to just be, posing after posing videos, but it's what everybody wants. And I'm doing this for all the divisions.
Yeah.
And for all the Olympia champions that have come in, I'm definitely, not showing you them until like Tuesday, Wednesday before the contest.
I can just feel that tension behind the screen right now. Everyone's swearing at the screen. I didn't make the rules.
Well, I just thought it would make it more exciting.
No, definitely a great idea.
Because all you need is somebody to go, oh, I saw Ryan Terry's video. He looked like shit in Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. And you don't want that either. You want to stay in your lane and stay in your zone as well. So it's not just for you guys, the suspense of waiting all in 1 week. It's for us as well to keep in the zone and keep our heads where we need to be.
Yeah, I'm thinking of making every day whatever division and release the videos on those days. Yeah, because I know everybody is dying to see Derek. I have the footage, but he made me promise what day to release it. So I'm not going to tell you until you see it pull up on the website, but he made me promise. So I can't break my promise to Derek.
I need to know when that day is because we've been following that tirelessly, and it looks phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, I'm excited to see that this year.
Yeah, actually, I would credit Derek. That was actually that was his idea. Wait till the week of the show to release the posing videos for all the top competitors and the Olympia champions.
I think that's probably because you want to get in the other people's heads, won't it? Just to see if anyone crumbles.
So I tell people, the sneak peek you'll get is the training video.
Yeah, and that's more than enough.
Yeah,
definitely.
So, but Men's Physique, I mean, man, it's blown up so much from back in the day, right?
Yeah, unbelievably. But not only the divisions evolved, obviously the physiques have evolved, everything's changed so much. And we were just talking, reminiscing, the last time I came here was 8 years ago. And I remember it was yesterday. Obviously it was the other location, but just crazy over 8 years. Even when I was training with Tyler back then, he was still in college, I think it was.
Yeah,
and it's just absolutely crazy to think how he's now vice president. I'm a dad of 2 and married. Things change and things evolve, but it's great for the sport, and it's amazing to see how much traction it's got now over the years. And it's only getting from strength to strength. It's getting better every year.
That's funny because when Jeremy was here, he said the same thing. He had come in years ago when Tyler was in college and he trained with him also. Yeah. He goes, now he's critiquing me and judging me.
Yeah, there is that. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I trained with Tyler and his friend, and he still says to this day about ascending sets. I taught him about ascending sets, and he says he still uses it to this day. I was like, I'll take credit for that then.
There you go.
I taught you something.
Yeah. All right. So you were talking about how you're probably going to try, or you are opening up a gym.
Yes.
So give us a little info on that.
Yeah, so I decided early this year that I was going to build a 20,000 square foot gym.
How many 20,000?
In the UK, that's a lot. But it has everything under one roof. So it's got the posing practice seminar room. So we're going to have all influencers over, things like that, bodybuilders from past and present. We're going to have restaurant, cafe, barbers, salon, everything under one roof, recovery suites with ice baths and all that kind of good stuff. And yeah, I just want to be able to give back to my community in the area, because where I'm from, there's just nothing available there. And I'm so proud of it. In the space of 8 months, we've turned it around and it looks phenomenal now. And I was very fortunate to have Kai Green there this past weekend, and he absolutely loved training on the equipment. And I just want to make it a proper hub for bodybuilding. And I feel like we've achieved that.
So where is it located so people know?
So it's in Retford, Nottinghamshire, so my hometown. So it's more just up from Midlands. It's really easily accessible from anywhere in the UK, from any airport as well. And it's nice to see not only the UK getting behind it, but a lot of Americans want to come over for the opening in January. I've had Australia and France and Europe. So it's really going to be a hub for fitness, and that's what we want to do. And we're going to be doing a lot for charity as well. So every month we're going to do for a different charity where we do an event, a special event. We've already got the ball rolling actually on the first one now. And yeah, it's just going to be brilliant. I just want it to be an amazing place, which it's going to be.
What's the name of it?
Kept it very simple. RT Fit. The reason for that is everyone says, why haven't you called it Ryan Terry something? And for me, RT Fit is Ryan Terry for now, but then once I'm retired or passed on, or if my kids have it, it can be real training. It can mean anything, and it can grow and scale a lot bigger than I'll ever be. So that was
I like that idea.
Yeah, that was my intention behind it.
Sounds good. Well, listen, a lot of success. I hope you have a lot of success with that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So next time I come over to the UK, I'll have to stop by.
Hey, you will absolutely love the, basically I put natural light all the way around. So for photo shooting, you will love it, Jan. Love it.
Kind of like how I made this place easy for me.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Makes it so much easier, doesn't it?
All right. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to while you're here?
So I just want to give a big shout out to my wife, actually, because my wife has been absolutely amazing this past few months. Having a newborn, obviously being pregnant whilst I was starting my prep, and just being the most supportive thing I could ever ask for, because I wouldn't have been able to build this gym, do the RT, or the Ryan Terry British Championship, prep for the Olympia, and do what I love and travel, being out here away from the kids. She's taken a lot on. And yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you, and I love you very much.
All right. I mean, I think that's good right there.
Yeah, thank you.
And everybody, I know that Saturday's finals are sold out, but I tell everybody, get to the expo and see the prejudging, because that's where the action happens, right?
100%. Everyone always says that as well. When they talk about the finals, I'm like, yeah, the finals are amazing, and you've got to be at the finals. But the prejudging is where the results aren't even close to be determined. Like, it's literally where it's happening. So yeah, get yourselves down, get a ticket, and just get involved, immerse yourself in the expo. And the audience is incredible, honestly. The vibe and the energy, you will love it.
Yeah, I mean, I tell people, you'll get a good idea of what the finals are going to be like, because then they still do, for people that don't realize, the confirmation of scoring round is live.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, you get an understanding of what the finals are going to be. You don't know what the final result's going to be, because you're still being judged in the evening, but you get a good feel for how it's going in real time, which I think is invaluable. Yeah,
absolutely. So you're going to be at the meet and greet too, right, on Thursday?
I'm always at the meet and greet. 10 years I've been at that meet and greet. So yeah, and I have a lot of loyal followers and fans and whatnot. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you again this year. Make sure you're there. That's on the Thursday evening. So yeah, I will see you there.
All right. So Jay and Manion.
Ryan Terry.
Signing out for NPCNewsOnline.com. We hope to see you in Orlando at the Olympia.